Alrighty, here we go. This is episode 172. You know where we are? You know where we're going. I'm telling you, man, every time I see the Going Merry drawn in this particular way, it brings a smile to my face. What a great way to start a morning. It's just such a cute little drawing. That has got to be one of the most iconic vehicles. I should do a poll about that. What's the most iconic vehicle in fiction? The Millennium Falcon's up there. The Going Merry has got to be like I don't know if they keep it throughout the course of the series, and it might be a spoiler. That would definitely be a spoiler if you tell me that. Obviously, I don't want to ever see it. It's a character at this point. If it gets destroyed, I'd be heartbroken. But you've got this. You've got the DeLorean in Back to the Future. I'll do a poll. I'll do a poll. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now while I'm thinking about it. Okay, well, I'm sure a YouTube poll will solve this issue. But this is still one of the most iconic vehicles, even if it doesn't win the poll. At any rate, you know what we're doing. You know where we are. You know where we're going. Three, two, one. Look at him sailing. Her. Look at her sailing. I don't know if there is a gender for the Going Merry. Probably not. He is wiped. It's quite the fight they had last episode. We both got a bazooka. Chump. Like just a touch of blood coming out of his nose as he goes back. He got worked. Say, where am I? He's wondering where he is. Oh boy. So now we got it in stereo. That sound effect kills me, by the way. I don't know what instrument that is. It's like a tinkling bell. I love that every time I use it. Such a weird character. They've always got one weirdo. At any time, there's just like a super weird person, you know? That dude is walking backwards. Like, what the hell is the point of that? You people are so strange. And they are battling, tearing up the entire island. She's the only one with any common sense right now. And even her, she's got her nose buried in the book. She's about to get rolled. Believe that. Right. What is the author's obsession with birds? Starting to get a little bit of time period here. 402 SE was 1100 years ago, apparently. Oh, look at this lore where she's dropping on us. There's a blank century, kind of like the Dark Ages over here in Europe, you know? Interesting. Yeah, look at her. She's taking notes, man. Really? Cutie pie? Don't make me kick your ass. You're a minion. So min. Hey, you're the one that started a conversation. I don't like his bloodshot eyes, man. What is he talking about? Oh, he rolled his eyes back and said, "Let's get rolling. Let's speaking of rolling. Let's get rolling. Let's get the hell out of here." This guy really is a dumbass. He doesn't notice his eyes are. Yeah, that was careless. Yeah, I think the answer to that question is a resounding yes. I think you just insulted him. Look at him. Chopper will fight if he has to, but he typically runs. Yeah, that's right. I'm a sky punk. Oh, yes, he is a priest. He looks so different than the rest of them. You know, he's the only one not dressed in white. Although, the dude with the mustache, was he dressed in white? I can't remember now. I don't think so, actually. So I guess that's not really a pattern if only 2 out of 4 are dressed in white. We'll put it this way: he's the most unserious of the 4 priests. Well, that's not bad. I'll take those odds. He really is a dumbass. Really? It's time to go, dude. Staying there having a conversation ain't really helping anything, is it? As incompetent and moronic as this guy is, he might accidentally kill you. Yeah. It is kind of cool, to be fair. Now he's going to eject swamp out of his hands, probably. Stop calling him a raccoon dog. What was it Thor kept calling Rocket? Rabbit? Thank you for telling me that in advance so I won't touch it. Well, this guy's a moron. He really is the dumbest priest I've ever seen. You just killed your own minion. Yep. Fortunately, I got forewarned on all this stuff, so now I know how to avoid it. You're killing that man. Unbelievable. How? That's the kind of burger I think I'll pass on. No, thank you. Much like the Impossible Burger, I don't want it. They're actually okay. He's actually, see, this is the kind of dude he is, man. That's why I love Chopper. Don't make me get big. It's not exactly the preferred CPR technique. I like how he switches back and forth effortlessly. Yeah, I'm still going to have to kill you, though. This is my religion. You really are an a-hole. Yeah, they're not really on that side anyway. They served the previous god. Yeah, good doggy or cow or goat or whatever the hell you are. Did we just become friends? Yeah. I mean, I would say to do it too, but I wouldn't expect him to help me. It's against his religion. Then again, he's being coerced, right? So we knew that. Like this wasn't new information. I just wasn't thinking about it in the moment. Like they're being coerced. The 50 divine guys are being coerced to serve, right? Think he's out of your league. It's time to go, man. Yeah, but we can live with that. It's time to go. That's right. And he's not doing the what was his name, Rickon. He's not doing the Rickon run. He's actually weaving around. Ah, crap. How the hell did you get back to him? Incompetent. That's right. You better eat that power ball. Power up. Yeah, we're aware. Thank you. Yeah. Well, see, now you have no leverage when you're in the middle of the air. He has his little jet boots where he can still maneuver. When you're in the air, you can't maneuver, so you can't avoid these things like you could on the ground, right? Hey, man, that worked. Nicely played. His transformation is my favorite thing. Yeah, use that scope. Really hard to maneuver when you're in the middle of the air. Yeah, that caught up to him. Third time's a charm, right? He's in the middle of next week. We'll catch up to him in a few episodes. Knocked him into the middle of next week. Poor Chopper. Chopper is my favorite raccoon dog. Oh shit. She can maneuver, but her biggest power, of course, is the hands and other body parts. You're gonna piss her off. He don't care about these runs. Look at him. Every time he moves, he's trashing a run. And you're gonna step in front of another run that he's gonna trash. Go into the forest if you want to save these runs. I think he done pissed her off though. This is the most we've seen from her since she joined the crew. She's one on one. She's not here to impress anybody. She's just this is who she is because she's not performing for an audience. This will go a long way to what I think about her. Uh oh. Yep. There may be some moss you can eat. Hey, nice skull. I don't know if it was necessary for the skull to move, but there we are, right? Probably the explosions made it settle a little bit, right? Yeah, crap. He only gets 3 minutes too. He's probably spent 2 of those 3 minutes being knocked out. Attack the feet. Nice. Oh shit! You got it bleeding out, man. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm a bad MFer. He's not walking straight, but he can walk. You can't do two brown balls in a row, can you? They'd probably wipe you out. Oh man, he gets messed up. This is not good. You're out of time, boy. Oh boy's just watching him. He's about to kick you right in the teeth. Yep. I mean, that was obvious, right? Why didn't you do that while he was climbing up? I think he wanted to see whether he was going to climb up, right? It's time for you to fight. Look at him, man. He always has to go to an emotional place before he's ready to just stomp somebody out. How about this? Kick your ass. Sore loser? What are you talking about, sore loser? This ain't a game. You win or you die, man. Ah, that's right. He took one of your shoes. Ah, that is brilliant. brilliant. That's right. Man, that was a genius movie. You always like the insolent raccoon dog. You always like him to outsmart somebody, right? How are you levitating right now? That's a good point. Ow. Grab that too. Oh, I see. I thought you cleaned him out, man. Look at his biceps. And his forearms too. He went full Popeye. Never go full Popeye. He tattooed you with a cross. Ah, crap. Ran out of Rumble Ball. Can't even do those. You already were a pirate. You didn't need to stop running so much, though. That is true. That's right. He collected you. That was brilliant, taking his shoe off. Yeah. So him, you're not going to save. You're cool with him dying, right? Murderer. The more you struggle, the faster you sink. That's right. You murdered him. He's going to suffocate down there. Put some respect in his species. You shouldn't be allowed to be trapped by your own power. A fire starter shouldn't be able to be burned by fire. Just saying. That's my philosophical. Oh, crap. Maybe you go through it, right? Okay, no, there's just more swamp. Gotcha. It's swamp all the way down. Hey, and I was just trying to hang out, man. I had no beef against that dude. Nice transition. What would you say the script was? About 8 or 10? Because it was like 8 years ago, a boy lost his powers and it was an infant. Yeah, about 8 or 10. Maybe it's 6 years ago. I don't remember. But yeah, that's not good. If you hit it, it don't work. It's really broken. Well, shit. This can't be good. Oh, I thought it was somebody. I thought the shadow was coming from above, like somebody was hovering over the top. But this might be the safest place right now, in the middle of the ocean. Nope, never mind. I was wrong. Not safe. Jesus. I mean, we barely know this character, so I'm not like emotionally committed to it or anything. You know, like if he or she dies, they die, right? But I was trying to figure out what the point was. The point was that they can rescue. Okay, and this will help bring the people together. If their child is rescued by some of the angels, maybe you can bridge the gap of the differences between you. I like it. That's the point, right? There has to be a narrative purpose to this. Boy, that shark is hungry, man. Ain't there enough fish down there for you to eat? Like skyfish or whatever, you know? Why are you after the people on the boats? Yeah, you just seem like awfully committed to your bit there, you know? Oh, really? You're gonna shoot me in the face after I just saved your ass. Wow, that's gratitude for you. Soothed by the savage beast. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Well, you can't be all bad if you have a sky fox, right? Hey, I didn't give you permission to hold my fox, by the way. I know you just saved me. Well, stop the sentence there. The sentence stops with "I know you just saved me." Period. There are no further requests. You already owe me for saving you. Oh crap. Yeah. So she's got the same power of hearing people that God does. So it's just like it's like a either inherited power or it's something like with this magic particle or whatever that you ingest it, you develop a power, right? You get it straight from the source. Their iconic ship. Now you're talking. Don't know that we need the extreme close-ups. The director's on one. I don't know if that's the lesson we need to take from this. So now you're going to be money grubbing. I think you should care about other people more than you should care about money. Like you're going to be corrupted like everybody else. That is the worst lesson he could have taken from this. I like his determined look. Kind of. Oh, that's where we stop. Huh? It's kind of undercut by all the bruises and scrapes and blood all over him. But it is what it is. Hey, I like this, man. Like, I feel like. Why does it feel like this is redundant character development? Am I crazy? Like I know, like I watch a lot of stuff, and I've seen like 170 of these episodes. Chopper's probably been in 100 of them by now. This is probably around his 100th anniversary. It was around episode 70 somewhere that he first jumped in. Didn't hasn't he stood up for himself before and not run? Like isn't that a thing? Didn't that happen during the Alabaster arc where he stood his ground and fought? It was when they were him and was it Usopp or Sanji? One of them. They were fighting outside the city on the sand, and they were fighting too. It was 2-on-2, right? I feel like he stood his ground and proved himself then. So doesn't this feel redundant? Like, am I crazy or like? Let me know in the comments what you think because I already expected this. I was even complaining about how much running he was doing. So maybe he backslid a little. One step back, two steps forward, one step back. Maybe he kind of backslid a little bit, and this is regaining confidence because that happens to people. You don't. It's not your character arc in real life is not just a straight arc, right? Like there's a lot of back and forth. So maybe that's what's going on. I'm not sure. I could be reading way too much into it, but that's what I think. Like I'm just wondering.